CAPTCHA solving. CAPTCHA stands for Completely Automated Public Turing Test to Tell Computers and Humans Apart. It's basically a way that a website can check to see if you're a person or a bot. SEnuke is classed as a bot because it automates putting in articles and links onto websites, a bot being not a real person. The most common form of CAPTCHA that you'll see is an image CAPTCHA. There's several of these on the screen here. Basically they show you an image of a word or phrase or some numbers that's a bit jumbled up and hard to read, and they ask you to type in what you see. Now some of these are incredibly hard to do even if you're a real person, and see this one here, I can't even do that right now. And again down here there's a complicated one there, and some of them are very easy. For instance these ones, and some simple numbers here. So as you can understand, it's very hard for a computer to see these and understand what they are. And if you don't pass the test that proves that you're a human by solving these correctly, then you can't post any links on that website. Now thankfully, SEnuke TNG has several ways that it can solve these tests, and it does it much cheaper, quicker and easier than any version before it. In fact, some of these it can solve absolutely free. If you look inside the SEnuke options, you'll find a number of different services that you can choose from that will all solve these different types of CAPTCHA. Now the very first one is brand new to TNG, and that's the OCR. OCR is optical character recognition, and this is a system which tries to solve the CAPTCHAs automatically. Now if you remember, I showed you this screen a few minutes ago and mentioned that some of these are quite easy. For instance this one, BF7WV3. That can be OCR'd quite simply, as can this and this and this. So a lot of these CAPTCHAs can run through an automatic system which will decode what the picture is showing and answer the question, answer the challenge itself. Now that will actually cover about 50 to 60% of all the sites in SEnuke, so all those can be done completely free using the new OCR service. Now it's true, the better the site, the better the security. So the more high quality sites generally tend to use harder CAPTCHAs, and those generally cannot be solved through any form of OCR, not just the SEnuke OCR. And for these you need to use a third-party CAPTCHA service. And you'll find a number of these available in SEnuke, but the top two here, Death by CAPTCHA and 2CAPTCHA, are definitely the best. In particular, these two are the only two in the list that can actually solve the new Google NoCaptcha. If you see NoCaptcha, it's the I am not a robot type CAPTCHA. It says reCAPTCHA here, but we actually call this NoCaptcha, because most of the time when you click I am not a robot, that's it, that's all it requires. But if Google decides that you are a bot, it will send you this simple thing. This one says select all the images below that match this one. And they've given you a picture of a turkey, and you've got to select the pictures of turkey, which would be that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one there. Now obviously this is impossible for OCR to use. There is no automated system at the moment that can solve this type of CAPTCHA. So if you want to get sites which use that type of CAPTCHA, which is generally the best ones, particularly the premium social networks, you need to add in either Death by CAPTCHA or a 2CAPTCHA account. Now the costs here are not huge. With 2CAPTCHA you're talking 1,000 sols for a couple of dollars, and it's slightly more with Death by CAPTCHA. But remember, if you're using the SEnuke OCR service as your primary service, it will first try and solve all the easy ones automatically through our free service, and then only the few that it can't do will get sent through to your Death by CAPTCHA or 2CAPTCHA or any of the others that you select here. As such, the cost of running SEnuke TNG is about 2 to 4 times less than running SEnuke XCR, simply because of this reduced CAPTCHA cost.